Well, good morning, Antique and Garden Showcase friends. Today I'm sitting outside of a flea market. I'm getting ready to go in and see if I can find some new items for the booth. And I tell you what, last week we had a tremendous week of sales. Thank you so much for supporting the booth if that was one of you. Also, thank you for supporting the channel continually. Glad to have you here on Antique and Garden Showcase. Let's go see what we can find. So I'm here in my favorite booth this morning and I'm looking around and trying to figure out what I'm going to get. And I'm looking at this art glass bowl. I think this is really pretty. It's got a kind of a cobalt underlay to that. You can see the blue in it. Also thinking about possibly getting this frog. I think he's a votive holder, but he's kind of unusual. Really pretty frog. And I'm just looking around here to see what other things would look great in the booth. I find a lot of good things here. So let's take a look around a little bit more. I kind of thought about that cabinet for a minute, but I don't think I can do too well on that cabinet, but still a nice piece. All right, well, I'm going to dig in here a little bit more and see what I can come up with. Well, I had to turn the camera off and focus on shopping in there because I ended up coming out with this huge box full and this crate full from in there. So be expecting a really, really good new product video coming out of here. I found some awesome pieces for the booth. So spoiler alert, here are a few things that I will be talking about in the upcoming video of new items for the booth. So that's new stuff. That's new stuff. That's new stuff. There's even more new stuff. So lots of things coming up. These will be added to the booth this week, and I'll be talking about those in a separate video. Well, the excitement's building. Today is the day that the planters are scheduled to arrive. I did not know they were coming this soon. In fact, they had given me an estimated time of around March the 1st. So I had to really get on with life today, get the merchandising tables up to the booth and be ready. So we're gonna stand out here, we're gonna wait for the FedEx truck to show up. While we're waiting, looks like spring has sprung over here. But with spring has come loss too. If you remember last year, these were really filled in with daffodils, so they're kind of sporadic this year. I didn't plant any new ones just to see how well these would come back. On the back side, they are doing really well, seems like over there. I don't know if the drainage is not good on this side or what. I did poke around in there and noticed that there were, like in this section right here, that bulb was rotten. So that tells me there's too much moisture. But then I don't know, if you look here, these look like little vole paths, and I've traced a vole, like a little den, right through there, and it's coming right from that corner of the bed. So I don't know, I don't think things eat daffodil bulbs because most things don't like them, but who knows? We've got a daffodil conundrum this year. So I do think I made a mistake on the pots. I looked and got a shipping confirmation and it's 83 pounds. Well, I was thinking I was getting close to 50, 60 pots. And you have to keep in mind, I was sick whenever I got on with this retailer. I was actually laying around here, not being able to get out or do anything. And I thought, I need to find a wholesaler where I can get some good garden items because good vintage pots are hard to find. In fact, I've completely sold out at the booth. I have no vintage pots whatsoever to offer for sale. And I've looked and looked and looked. You can't find them that often. And when you do, you know, sometimes they go so high, it's not worth trying to resell them. So I found this company, and they actually are USA made vintage terracotta concrete blend. Unfortunately, I have about maybe 2/3 what I thought I ordered because I kind of got my quantities wrong. But you know, if these go well, I think I'll be able to get some more from them. I might not be able to get the same thing, but I could probably get something different. So we'll see. Still waiting on FedEx. Well, while I've been waiting on FedEx, I thought it would be a good time to come out here and clean up some twigs. I ended up cleaning up what felt like about 2/3 of the tree here. Oh my goodness, I've never seen so many branches down from all these windstorms and everything. I've got a lot of seeding and a lot of cleaning up more left ahead of me. And the anticipated arrival is here. They kind of snuck in back down the driveway and I didn't even know they were here. Well, the first thing I noticed is that these are packed really, really well. So I'm hoping I don't find any tragedies in here. It looks like, wow, they are in individual boxes, which is even better. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have a lot of fun unpacking a bunch of individual boxes. All right. Well, when I get that done, I'll let you see what these look like. This is going to take a while. So here's a little sneak peek. Really happy with the quality and everything. They have a really pretty design. This is the Dish Garden design in the medium size. And then there's the Dish Garden in the small size. There's the terracotta taller pots. They're not real huge, but they're still neat. They'd be neat for topiaries or small house plants or whatever. Then there's the medium and smaller size in that one as well. They look the same. This one over here is really neat. It's got kind of a pie crust, what I call a pie crust top to it. And then the scalloped edge bottom, which is really pretty. They kind of have a patina to them too that makes them look older, which I like. The others are inside. I've got some of the design ones in there. I'll show you in a minute. All of these came in pretty good shape. I had 4 damaged in shipping, which is to be expected. And they're going to replace them at no cost, no shipping charge or anything else. But there's a lot. You got a lot of pricing to do here. I'll show you the others inside. I bought 4 sets of these. I thought these were really pretty. They're kind of almost, they're antique, but they're sort of modern too. They were on feet. They had little pot feet already in these pretty designs. So there's one design. Here's another. They kind of almost have a mid-century vibe to me. I'm into a lot of the mid-century type stuff and things that will go with that decor. And I think these are really super neat. It'd be great for house plants, outdoor plants, or whatever. But look at those. That's such a neat, really, really neat design that I don't see anybody else having anything similar to these. Super neat. These will be going on sale in the booth later this week. So be watching Chestnut Street Mini Mall or Antique and Garden Showcase on Facebook. Also, Antique and Garden Showcase on YouTube. Thanks for watching this week. Glad to have you here. I'm still sitting here on the floor working on flower pots, and I'll probably be here most of the night. There's quite a few here to get tagged and ready to go over, and I need to get them there as quickly as possible so people can start taking a look at these things. So anyway, glad to have you here, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.